Hi, welcome again. Here we are at Bodmin Road Church. My name is Richard Bentley, and Seekers and Cynics is my weekly attempt to explain a little bit of the Christian faith and to answer your questions. I a while ago was listening to a speaker who told the story of a little girl that he once observed on an aeroplane. She was travelling with a guardian, but she was very, very excited because she was going to see her dad, and she was singing practically throughout the entire flight, "I'm going to see Daddy, I'm going to see Daddy, I'm going to see Daddy." And the guardian who was with her was doing their best to keep her distracted and preoccupied by feeding her with copious amounts of chocolate and giving her Coca-Cola to drink. And in between mouthfuls of which she continued to sing, "I'm going to see Daddy, I'm going to see Daddy." And now, as we all know, chocolate is wonderful and delicious and lovely. And Coca-Cola is pretty good too, isn't it? Sweet and lovely. But if you mix the two of those things together in the stomach of a overexcited little girl, the resulting mixture is not particularly lovely. And towards the end of this flight, the little girl in question brought the whole lot back, brought it up all down the nice frock that she was wearing, ready for reunion with Dad, who it looked like she'd perhaps not seen for some time. So this speaker telling the story said, I lingered in the airport because I wanted to watch the reunion between Daddy and Vomit Face. And sure enough, on cue, the dad appeared, and this little girl, just still with the remains of this stinking Coke and chocolate vomit all over her dress, just ran towards him, and he just instinctively picked her up and embraced her and swung around, and then he said to her, "Come on, let's get you cleaned up." That story is a good picture of what God is like. And it's a very similar story to one that Jesus told, a very famous story that we call the prodigal son, about a dad who had two sons, one of whom is does the right and proper thing, works hard, stays at home, does the jobs round the farm. The other one took half the money, cleared off, wasted it all on loose living, and ends up working on a stinking pig farm, and finally comes to his senses and comes back home, thinking that he doesn't deserve a place and won't be given a place back in the family. But Dad is there, watching, and runs down the path to meet him as he returns and throws his arms around the returning son. That's what God is like. We've just working with the primary school next to us, we've just painted a massive mural on the long side of the church wall. I'll put a photograph here on our Facebook page with this talk. And the words on that mural that the kids have designed and painted, but we chose the words, and the words say, "Come as you are, come as you are." Because, the Christian message is not this. It is not sort yourself out for God. It is not follow the rules, smarten yourself up, and God will accept you. It is not behave, be good, and then you will be accepted into heaven. That is not the Christian message. That is not the Christian gospel. The Christian message is really, in fact, that we are all, in one way or another, we are all like the prodigal. We are all like the little girl, in fact, in one way or another. And we all need God's love and God's embrace just as we are. We need to be able to come to God just as we are. And that's what grace is. That's that word grace that C.S. Lewis, when asked what's unique about Christianity, he said, oh, that's easy, it's grace. Grace is that God embraces us and loves us just as we are when we come to him. But you know what? He loves us so much that he's not willing to leave us in that state. And so then he says to us, come on, let's get you cleaned up. I'll see you next time.